All right. We're good? All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chaos Seekers Season 5, Week 1. Today, we have a matchup in the Group A division between Wghat Gaming and Doomsday Project. Today, I am Gizmo, your caster. I'm accompanied by C Jiggles, being the color caster for today. Parsnips, per usual, our lovely producer and owner, and Sooterpix, our observer. We got a full team today. CJ, what are our thoughts? Who do we think is going to take the game today? Who do you think?
Doomsday.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Doomsday's been the fan favorites. I was taking a look at those pick'ems. They have the percentage odds, and I mean, I completely agree. Doomsday, they've improved from each season they've played. Season 3, obviously being 0-5, not a very good start. But then last season, coming together, at least scraping together some wins, and I feel like that they have what it takes to at least be a threat this year. And I think that they're going to be able to start it off strong against a team like Wghat Gaming. I mean, CJ, what do we think of these comps as well? I mean, at Seho.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of Teo on
Wait,
most
no.
maps, especially Burl. Okay. I definitely like the comp better from What Gaming, but they are playing with their coach as a sub, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, you can never count out the coach as a sub. Mingo's had their coach Gravy 2 playing, and, Kid is a dog. But, I mean, I'm liking... I don't know. I feel like Walk's comp is a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of the double duelist, especially with Vice Solo Sentinel. Not really too big for the recent patch updates. Nothing too crazy. We're a huge walk down going down B long. Oh my. Bush and Skyline taking as much space as humanly possible. And a big fight in A. Taking a little bit of space. Early swings by Crod. Not really finding anything to begin with. Just finds just some players and flowers. Crod takes a bit of damage, but nothing too crazy. Skyline holding down this line. But in Art, a huge angle hold. Junes has all of this space, not allowing anybody to go through connector. But does he have the timing? No. King spots him, but he doesn't get the kill. Junes backs up, gonna play with the rest of the team. Not gonna give a one. Very smart play. But all of Doomsday is backed up. Not a single soul on B side. This is a free plant. Yeah, Bush. The solo player gonna be able to hear something. He's gonna take an aggressive fight. Spots Eco. Able to get one. Traded out by Rocco.
30 seconds left.
Rocco able to get a second one as well. It's gonna be a 3v4 retake now for Doomsday. Very possible. I mean, they got pistol pin. We know how he is on pistols. Kid's a dog. All of Wghat Gaming gonna be playing into this B main space. Not gonna give a one. They're gonna play very disciplined and play for this post plant, considering how bomb is very much for B main now with these map changes. And Flash not spotting anything. And now Skyline with the rest of Doomsday know that they have to be main. Bomb ticking down. Not a lot of time remaining. But Pin and Skyline getting one apiece. The blood coming down. Pin trying to make something, but Rocco with his fourth on the round. Skyline with 3. And the defuse comes out by Cookie. Doomsday with an impeccable retake. Oh my. I mean, CJ, what a round. With little time left, I didn't think they had that. I didn't think that they had time.
I didn't think so either, but what definitely had to throw there. Crod kept sitting in A main the entire time, went mid, and then decided not to continue his lurk. Which, low-key, if he continued it, probably could have won them the round. Eco, another part, being first dead, he's a key component, needing those missiles for post plant. I think if What played this properly, they could have a lot of good post plants and win most of the rounds.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see them playing a little more together now. A full fast rush into Art. All players clearing out this space. Trying to work as a unit, try to get a pick together. But, I mean, Doomsday doesn't want to give them a one. You don't want to give them an expensive gun like a Bulldog against Classics and give them at least a fighting chance. Pin holding down the space. The C's knocks him off. King able to get one before being swiftly traded out. And no one is looking at Bush. 2 with the Stinger. And Ninja gonna be running away. But behind him is Eco. And Bush kills Eco with the whiff. Oh no, we can't be doing that. We can't be letting Bush get 3 with his Stinger there. And it's just A 1v4 now for Ninja, 100 HP in a classic. If he wants to go get bomb down, I feel like that's the smartest play here. Get 300 credits on the board, up the economy a little bit. I don't think going for a fight's the right play, especially with this double hold connector with Skyline and Bush. But he's gonna opt for the fight. Does he have the timing? Oh my god, he does.
Here.
Oh my god, Bush isn't aware, but Bush is aware.
Last one down.
His fourth of the round is completely butchering the push that could have been.
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do.
Yeah, that was just poor from What Gaming, you know? Eco with the whiffs over there, not being aware of the guy on the left running to grab the gun. But hopefully we'll see a better gun round coming out this round. One key thing you can notice here is a lot of regen shields on the side of What Gaming, but Skyline has the Outlaw. So that's one thing that they have to be worried about. Skyline's sitting on top of the box too.
Yeah, this is a great angle for him. And Crod, one of those players with regens, he always sees the head. No, the pixel angle just isn't there. I mean, I'm not hitting those shots either. I'm not gonna lie. He's able to see a frame of her hair. And they're gonna start prodding more towards B. While walking down Rocco, leading the charge. Cookie just trying to see what info we can find. But there's a nice crossfire in mid. Not giving up any of that space. Eco. Yeah, a very good hold as we see Ninja gonna back up with the rest of the team. It's gonna be a 4-man execute with Eco on a late lurk through mid. Cookie takes a lot of damage getting spotted out. Remember, Skyline still has this Outlaw. Does 140 damage to Rocco. That's now 3 players one shot. That's now 4 players one shot to the Outlaw. And King with the ghost kills Eco in mid. What? Down numbers and down a lot of HP. I don't think they can go into this Outlaw, and we're going to see them start to back up a bit. They're trying to move on to the other side of the map, but they're super inserted. They have Ninja, and they have Crod just sitting in B main. Meanwhile, they have the other 2 running to A site, but only 20 seconds left, and they're shifting and spawn. The Skyline holding Astra, and there it is. Crod picked off by the Outlaw. 14 seconds left, and they're going right into pistol pin. Going right into the stinger.
Left.
If he can stall with the C's, that's huge as well. Rocco already 1 HP. Here's the sprint. Gets rid of bomb. Gets rid of June. And that's it. Picks up the Vandal and Pin gets 3 of the round. Helping Doomsday secure a 3-0 start. I mean, this is big, CJ. Doomsday is starting off heavy. They got crazy momentum early.
Yeah, What Gaming definitely not looking their best here. I mean, the sub may fuck them up a little bit, but Eco's not really having the best performance. Like, I hate to be picking on him individually, but I see a lot of not him being comfortable on Teo, dying in mid there. Like, his missiles are very important in situations here, and he gets time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, missiles. Oh, Skyline.
Peeking before the Teo drone, too.
Yeah, it was getting fully rushed down. Ooh, avoids the stun and TP's out, not giving them a gun. Falling King, though, getting a little aggressive. But Skyline's there to trade him out. And they're just working so well off of each other, bouncing off, and just trading each other when needed. And both of these players completely shut down that art push. They just didn't let them get anything. Rocco spotted in the smoke. Pin gonna try to handle light work. Try to close out business. And with the stinger in hand, I think it's gonna be wraps. I mean, a 1v5. I mean, what could they have done different here, CJ? What could they have done differently? Granted, that early pick was probably rough. You don't want to re-swing into an Outlaw. But, I mean, the Falling King and Skyline playing off of each other with that connector. It's like, King got spotted when he TP'd away, right? And then they started rushing him, started getting super aggressive. They assumed that he was the only one in connector. And they gave Skyline a beautiful timing to swing out and get the trades.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like, they're not playing their best here. Falling gets the 1-tap. If I'm What Gaming here, we gotta take a timeout. We gotta figure out what's going wrong. We have 3 players with 0 kills. Something's gotta change over there. And Cookie just with the 0-0-0. Just him.
I mean, maybe. I mean, this is, yeah, I mean, he's not positive, not negative. That'd look weird in the set sheet. So, I mean, I just want to take a moment to talk about something that we've been seeing a lot this week. I mentioned it a lot yesterday. These bonus conversions have been absolutely insane. I mean, I feel like every team has just gotten a bonus conversion. I mean, Twisted has. Yesterday, Banana Tree Esports got both of them in their 2-0 win. We saw, I think, one apiece yesterday between Hearts and, oh my god, I'm blanking. But yesterday, we saw a huge conversion. Team Appa, there it is. Oh my god. Brain fart, my apologies. Early fight in B still. We're seeing that it looks like that those conversions are carrying momentum early in. And Cookie with 2. Cookie with 3. Oh my god.
One enemy remaining.
He's holding his line in bend. And he didn't give up his post. Holy shit. Eco fight Skyline and it's not enough. Damn, a whole lot of yap early round, but damn. I guess no one's either looking at Pin or Pin is just kind of him. And there it is. We're going to see the timeout now called by Wghat Gaming.
Yeah, Wghat need to change a lot here. I'm very curious who their IGL is. I previously played against Eco a while ago, and he was the IGL. He has now switched over to coaching, which I will admit he is a pretty good coach. But I do wonder if he's IGLing for the squad of Wghat Gaming. You know, Doomsday looked very prepared. Like, mechanically, they look better right now, and just with the in-game leading too, it's just you could see there's a very clear team diff between the two.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. I mean, they don't have 3 players with 0 kills now. Crod and Eco getting their 1. So, I mean, that's a bonus. It just feels like they can't go for a fast rush. Every time they've just gone completely shut down. I mean, every time they're on Eco, they fast rush into Art, and they get shut down by Skyline. And I guess last time they fast rushed into B, that is, they just got shut down by Pin. I feel like they need to change up their playstyle, go a little slow, and, you know, prod around the map. Try to see what they can find and play off of what agents they may see and what guns they may have. And I'm just surprised we haven't seen an op yet. Maybe after this round, because Skyline has an outlaw. And it's a fast rush B-Link. That's exactly what we were saying. Now they're on an Eco. The fast running mid. And that's an early kill. And they're just running in. Even after getting Omen blinded. Crod gets the kill on Skyline, though. That could be big. Rocco getting the kill on Cookie. I mean, Bush gets his 3rd of the round in mid. Rocco has a chance. Marshall's a pretty strong gun. If he's able to pick out King, who's taking a super aggressive angle right here, then he has a good chance. Especially if King whips like that. But we're just not going to look at him. That's 6-0 Doomsday. And CJ, is this not exactly what we were saying? Every time they're on an Eco, they fast rush mid. And they just got absolutely shut down by Bush on that far line after the blind by King.
I hate to be that guy, but June is quite literally throwing. Bro just jumped in the smoke with a shorty and hit nothing. You know, after previously playing on with a team for a whole season with a Yoru main, I don't think this guy's Yoru's up to par. You know, I'm seeing not very good util from him.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like there's definitely better ways to use the utility. But you know, maybe June's more of a defensive-sided player like Gizmo. Like, personally, I suck on the offense. You know what? I understand the struggle a bit. The fatal...
Oh my god.
I mean, there it is. That's a great use of the utility. Completely unaware of when he got out of the ult. And now Doomsday, they're cautious. They're scared of the potential A and mid. So they have a heavy split, and Cookie's the only player on B. Wghat Gaming might have finally found a way to prod around the map. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Cookie didn't even see Junes. He saw Rocco, but because he got blinded and ran away, Junes just went. Oh,
yeah, bro.
Yeah. It's just the 1v1s. You want to take space, but you don't want to take a 1, especially after you have a huge fight on B.
Especially too early, bro. That's very predictable.
That Doomsday is fully rotated, especially because of all that fighting that Cookie was doing. So you don't want to get too aggressive in that link space. Maybe you want to hold it, but not fully swing out, or you're exposed to 2 different angles. Cookie getting aggressive again, and there he is.
Spike down A.
Cookie with 2 on the round. King getting stared at. Crowd does a bit of damage to Bush. Forces him off the line. Eco getting aggressive, gets a nice kill on King, and Crowd gets a nice kill on Bush. Oh my god, Crowd! Crowd is a madman! Holy! What the fuck just happened?
Again, we must repeat that.
Nah, Crowd is him, bro.
Demands it.
Nah! Oh my! This man just swings through art, swings into art, kills every single one of them before the Vice ult pops, gets rid of his gun, and then the classic gets the final kill. That's insane. What do we think, CJ? That was mind-boggling.
That was very good from Crowd there, you know. Brought them back into the game with that, and now watch. What Gaming are in a 13-6.
Doomsday's got a good game plan here. They're playing passive on this mid. Assuming that they're going to want to take space. They got Cookie playing all the way back on B side, and they're taking all of this A space. There it is. They didn't even let me finish my sentence. Oh my god, Rocco with the timing. They don't know about Skyline. Skyline didn't know. Rocco with 2. I thought A push completely shut down. He's grouped up with Eco. Gotta go skin shopping a little bit, but look at this timing. Just push up the other 2, and he does it the whiff. Jules was aware. With the falling King. Not able to get all of the trades. It's a 1v2. It's a 1v3 now for Cookie.
Spike
But
planted.
DJ, I think you're completely right. I think Wghat Gaming has all the momentum now. And all 3 playing it A main. Yeah. This is... Cookie needs to get 3 1v1s if he wants a shot at winning this round.
Eco's playing the missiles here, you know. He's finally learned how to play the agent properly. You know, if we have Astra alive, we have Pull. Cookie does not win these.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time on the clock. Aware of the Vice. Now aware of where the Teho is. But not aware where Yoru. June's staying completely silent.
Faster.
Second missile down. And yeah. Not much you can do there. And yet again, it's another round win for Wghat Gaming. I mean, honestly, if I'm Doomsday, I'd call a timeout just so that Wghat Gaming doesn't get a hold of things. You don't want them clinging onto something and going over the threshold.
3 big ults on the side of Wghat Gaming here. The Vise, Astra, and Tail ult. Tail will be really good for post plant here. If Wghat are able to get the post plant, or get into the post plant, I should say, then it should be a free round for them, you know?
Yeah,
Moved up towards mid here. So.
Yeah, they have a great take side ult with that Astral Divide. And they have 2 really good post plant ults. I don't think that Doomsday is going to be able to win a retake. Rocco. And see, there we go. Not going into B-Link after the smoke goes down. The King. A little bit of a whiff, but he's able to get back to safety. Smoke goes down. Helping out Pin and Skyline. Make sure that they don't get fast flooded. But he's being held. Doomsday staying super disciplined. They're not giving a 1. They're just holding their space together. Not over swinging, no nothing. Wghat's taking a good steady approach. They're not even swinging anything either. They're just sitting in art, waiting for their time to go. Early fights, but nothing quite done. Pin has his ult ready. As soon as they go to hit side, he's gonna rip that. And we know damn well Bush and Skyline are gonna swing from Link. Off of the contact, Skyline's all gun. And now we're gonna see the fatal. There it is, after the blind. Skyline not able to get any, but Pin able to get 1, not able to get another, but Bush able to get 1 off of the ult as well. A 3v3, and there it is, the Teho ult, but it's used in flowers. Eco being double held, and there it is. But is Ninja and Rocco aware of Cookie on the flank? I don't think they are, and they're gonna opt to stack an art, holding connector and sight. There it is, the Steel Garden used. And Bush is just gonna go on bomb. They have no mollies to stop it. They know that. They gotta run out. Ninja kills King, but Cookie and Main kills Rocco. And Ninja gets killed as well by Cookie. Doomsday stopping the bleeding and able to take it 7-2 and ultimately winning the half now.
Yeah, I don't know what that ult was from Eco. I can't even lie to it. That shit was bad. and then we solo push into the flowers here, might have just costed them the round, but you know,
Time to jump.
I believe in them. 13-7.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised that we haven't seen like an operator from Skyline. I mean, we saw the Outlaw, but I mean, this is such a good op-heavy map, and he just hasn't bought one. I mean, I feel like the biggest thing that we're seeing is like the fights. Like the fights that a person is supposed to win, they're losing, and the fights that they're supposed to lose, they're winning. Oh my God, like that! Cookie with the
Spike down.
How does he do it?
One
And
enemy
Bush
remaining.
able to clean it up with Junes. Oh my, this is exactly what I was saying. How does Cookie even get one there? Two players stacked up, one crouched, one standing, and it's Cookie somehow kills both, and then somehow manages to get a third. Bush. And big flash. Rocco with 3 in the round, almost winnable. But that's it. Doomsday taking out another round and making it 8-2 with some big ults online.
Yeah, as you said before, I'm surprised Skyline has not gotten onto the op. Known as one of the best oppers in the league, I'd say, and on a really heavy op map, I haven't seen him pull it out yet. But, you know, what just need to lock in and they win the game.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it says how many more until you win the
Still
game.
waiting. Mark 4.
Oh, there's no way no one broke the eye. Well, Pin knows that there's 4 in sight. Avoids the drone. Hasn't gotten hit with a single piece of util. But the Omen blind is stole. Blinds everyone. They're running out on sight. King with 1. Pin with the trade. Pin with 2. Pin with 3. Oh my God, it's a violation. Pin playing so perfectly off of that Omen blind, and they just got decimated in main. Jesus.
I mean, wow. If I'm what gaming here, you know, we definitely have to pray we get the 9-3 curse here, you know what I mean? A lot of regen shields on their side with a Bucky. We could be seeing a fake mid here, or a fake period, because one off a Fade ult and your ult.
Yeah, and we see that Doomsday still has a lot of ults online. Skyline getting super aggressive with Rocco. And the spray with their Guardian, not the gun that you want to spam click with. Bush. Going out. Yo! Eco! He's right there! You got him. Just a little, just swing out. Swing out a little bit so you see the pixel of the gun, please. And there it is. Oh, thank God Eco got the kill. I didn't think it was doable. And King swings out, kills Junes. Swings with the classic.
Spike down mid.
Skyline. Just timing. Ninja able to go in front of the flash, but it's a 2v2 now. Very winnable from either side. But they don't have bomb. Eco, very risky if he wants to get back with Ninja. And King is prepared. He's going to go all the way back in connector. Listening to what he can hear, but Pin has all of A main. They're going to play retake onto B. If they plant B, they're going to play together. But if they go A, they have a nice crunch possible. And we're going to see the entry into B link. They're going to sprint. It's going to be a B plant. Pin and King going to have to play retake.
30 seconds left.
Ninja has that Fade ult. But is Eco going to get aggressive? He's going to go into spawn. He's going to look to go get a timing. Surprised that's not the opposite, though. I'm surprised that Eco isn't the one getting the plant, considering how his ult is 9 ult orbs. Why is it 9? Armageddon is shit. That's interesting. Well, to be fair, it is last of the half. So, it makes sense. Anyways.
Ninja does have the Fade ult, though.
Yeah, exactly what we were talking about. As soon as we hear that contact, he should be ripping this, and Eco can get a nice swing. Planted so open, and the fatal wasn't even needed.
Double missiles.
Yep, there they are. Yep, great round by Watt. That's a great post plant. But they take
Exactly
it 9-3.
Switching sides.
9-3 curse. I wonder what game he's gonna do here. Maybe some A main aggression with the tail?
I mean, Maybe they try to go for the early missiles deep, try to cut off some of that line. Take as much as they can. I mean, we've seen with these series, as long as you win a pistol, a win is possible.
That is true.
So if Wghat Gaming, all it takes is a pistol win. So, you never know. Is that actually the statistic? 6 teams have gone anti-ecodes. So many teams have gone anti-ecode as well. It's insane. Smokes early Junes is holding an aggressive line that's very clearable. I feel like the eye would spot her early. And he runs into the smoke, gets one, but traded out by Skyline with that monster of a right click. I mean, one and done. You know what? I'm not mad about that. They got a key component though. That's the initiator gone. Skyline holding an aggressive line. Baracco gonna look to see what he can find. Spot Skyline running main, so now they're aware of that. And it's a heavy stack and bend. Clears out Doomsday. King able to get a lot of damage, but there it is. Missiles kill Bush. Cookie with the classic, able to get another. And Ninja has very low HP. And Rocco goes into Cookie's classic, but it doesn't matter. He's able to get the kill. Ninja on the defuse. Skyline gets right-clicked by Rocco, and this is exactly what we said, CJ.
The 9 curse is active.
It has been activated. Pistols, one from Wghat. Now they have the guns to possibly win this round.
Yeah. I like to also mention. I also like to mention Pix is in my DM saying he hopes that the 9-3 curse does not get activated. Okay, so now I really hope it does.
W doxing. That's W doxing. Pix is gonna have CJ demoted later today.
Hope not.
And Rocco struggling with his blind. Not able to find the correct placement that he wants. And Teho drone spots both players. That's Skyline and King spotted. Spectre spotted a lot, but all of Doomsday's in mid. What a molly of his. What a seize. Chuck that bitch. And Bush kills Eco with a classic. You got too aggressive. That's a gun down.
My.
Oh my. Ricard able to get one, but traded out. It was only a ghost, so not a crazy gun. That gives numbers to Doomsday. And Ninja also only has a ghost. Did they just not bot? King drops the Spectre for someone with more HP, but it's a good crossfire. Rocco has a Vandal in Garden, and there it is. Gets the one tap on King. He's gonna run back. He's gonna get another angle. Skyline, not looking. Skyline, did you not hear him? Rocco gets the second. Pin. Taking some shots, and Junes with the outlaw. Kills Cookie, and with that, Wghat Gaming somehow recover a round that should have been lost.
Wghat Gaming tried to FPX buy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a very interesting blind at the end. Full blinds Ninja, but I mean, it worked. But I mean, that buy was very interesting. I don't know if 2 players forgot to buy, because it's Asher and Fade, so you want them to have full util and all, but like, ideology, I guess, is to save, keep the pistol so that you're able to buy full into the following round. So I think they went for a full FPX buy. Oh my god, it is. Vandal Classic Phantom Spectre Outlaw. And Ninja just creds for days. And Nico's not even buying a single thing of shields. Oh, there it is. A Bucky. Very ready on that B line. Doomsday looking to prod mid again. They're liking this mid space a lot. Seeing what fights they can get. Skyline swinging. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Right into Crod. And Crod did not like that at all. Absolutely shits on him. Skyline, we gotta do better, bro. We can't be a one-half menace. We can't be crazy on the defense. I need to see some more on this offense. A lot of mid noise. Probably going down. Doomsday gonna follow it. Looking to see what they can get out of Art. Bush avoids the C's. Dog spots nothing. And that's an aggressive angle by Crod. Sitting on just the right side of the smoke. But it looks like Wghat is more stacked towards this connector A space, leaving just solely Eco on B. I feel like that would be a good place to hit if Doomsday were angled toward there, but they aren't. It's going to be an A crunch. Cookie,
30
man with the
seconds
bomb
left.
and A main. 30 seconds to work with. And with that, that's their cue to hit. Roscoe with Thorns to stall. And Bush with the kill. That's a much needed kill. Doesn't have the crosshair reset. Pin and King able to get their ones.
Spike
A
planted.
2v3 retake. Ninja and Eco.
Last player standing.
And Pin all the way up in that space. And there it is. No 9-3 curse today, CJ. Doomsday win their buy round, making it 10-5.
Nah, Wghat Gaming just taking hella ones there. You know, June's with that nice shot onto, I believe it was Bush updrafting. You know,
Yes, it was.
but the rest of the team couldn't really get their ones.
I mean, I agree. It was a lot of 1v1s early. It was a great first kill by Crod, but the end of that round they kind of got stumped. They weren't able to work around it. And Junes was just in a position where they couldn't trade off of Rocco. They just weren't in an aggressive enough position to play off of him. And Junes playing in the little cubby angle and holes. What gun is that? Not a Phantom? Doesn't shoot the clone. And there it is. Gets one. Able to get two. That's great, bud. That's great kills. Equally able to get one, too. 2v3, a 1v3. What? Winning a lot of these fights. That Fade Eye was huge, marking almost everyone on that B site. And Cookie swinging into Eco's aggressive angle. Eco takes a bit of damage, but he's not stumped out. Thorn broken. Doesn't give Cookie an opening. And he's spotted by all three members, so he knows that no one can be mid. That's a three-way crossfire. He goes out, he swings into Eco, and then, oh my god! That's called a 3-2-1 for you.
I'll isolate the problem.
Nah, Wghat Gaming are about to turn this game around. I'm telling you.
Think they're
That
gonna go on a run?
3-2-1 peak, very basic, but showed that they actually have the team, like,
Now we win.
Chemistry. They have the
chemistry,
teamwork.
yeah. They have the teamwork to do it. They just need to pull out some pace changes overall. On the side of Doomsday, though, they need to, like, lock in. Like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah, it seems like they aren't very attack sided. It really seems
Yeah,
like
they
they're
aren't.
more of a defensive sided team.
with double duelists,
Get out
too.
of my way.
Yeah, definitely interesting. I mean, you see a lot of teams that are more defensive sided, which I mean, I think defense is an easier side to play. I personally hate the attack side. That's a 5-man A main. And Rocco gonna be playing not really off his util. It's a fast rush. Bush solo on site gets pinged by the Fade Eye. But the rest of the team, yeah, spraying through a box that's unsprayable. Rocco and Crod getting their ones, and
One enemy remaining.
yeah, Rocco with 3. It's what? It's the site hold. Doomsday never stood a chance.
Yeah. Rocco
Granted,
looking
there's
like,
a need, though, but
nah, Rocco's him, bro. Rocco's looking like the next Yogan out there, bro.
those are all
know.
spam kills. Oh, timeout now from Doomsday. Yeah, that's what they need. They had such a dominant start, and it looks like they're blowing the lead. They are currently 1 for 4 in the last 5 rounds, so they need something to finally get their groove back, like what they had at the beginning of the game. They were 6-0 at one point, for the record. And it just seems like they're letting the lead slip a little bit.
Yeah, Doomsday, hopefully this timeout will help them figure out what their mistakes are, you know, lock back in. Cookie's getting really good timings down mid, so that's something I would try to explore more is letting Cookie work up mid and playing off of that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing for Doomsday that they can work around is I feel like every time they're going for a mid split, they end A. I feel like they've yet to go for like a mid into B. So what I feel like they need to do is send 2 players down B long, Prod get all of that space that they can, while leaving the other 3 players in mid fighting B Link, fighting Art,
Now we
because we
win.
know that they're able to win those fights. They've showed it earlier, and I feel like that's going to be their best bet.
Yeah, the main thing here though is Junes has the op online. So something we didn't see from Skyline, but now we'll see on the side of What Gaming.
Let's kill
This will be a
competition.
big key factor to What Gaming winning.
Yeah, and I feel like Doomsday is reading my mind. They're going for more of a defaulty play. They're leaving 1 player A, maybe having those other 2,
Retrieving flash.
and King and Pin going there as well. And they're going for a heavy default. A lot of noise on B.
Wait, fast rotations, and Rocco heard the Yora TP but didn't call it out to his team, and they're still thinking it's B.
Oh my God, it's a QB sneak. Doomsday has all of A. Oh my, Wghat never saw it coming. And they still have Cookie inserted on B. He hears them leaving. He can have a monster of a timing if he pushes through. Cookie, you gotta run. You could have such a good timing, but look at this potential fight. Doomsday has all of this space and what even is that, canal? Still guarding down, but it gets absolutely no one because no one's on site. It goes spotted by King, and Skyline and King able to get the trade.
Portal closed.
Cookie, finally there. He's spotted, but there's the fight. Clyde able to get one, blinded by King. King TP's behind, and they don't know. Clyde doesn't know he's there. What a play! And you just sitting, trying to save the up the best he can.
No!
No! We can't whip against the op! Oh. I mean, what a play.
Bush hunting down this op.
Oh, damn. Well, at least we know he has got the reaction time. Damn.
Doomsday reading our minds there, knowing exactly what to do. But I will say, Rocco did low-key throw the round there, He heard the Yora TP while rotating, and he still didn't do anything about it.
Yeah. The fact that he didn't anchor site is huge. I guess that because Doomsday has been going for super fast exits and they've yet to do a fake, Wghat got conditioned to it. And it's a great adjustment by Doomsday to be able to swap it up like that.
Once.
Did that stop the ult?
Yes.
Wait.
He's broken. He's broken.
Oh, no, he's not.
Oh.
Oh, he's not, bro. I thought he was broken. Oh, I thought he was broken too. What the fuck was that? Rocco. That's a lot of damage. That's a great kill by Cookie. He's going to be able to upgrade from a Guardian to a Phantom. And it's a super split. Doomsday is all of it. It's a free plant, but Crod able to kill Bush.
Spike planted.
Crod wanting to get more, but Skyline with the shorty and connector. Able to get another kill. Crod trying to spray back. Cookie. Goes the blind, but to no avail. Gets nothing off of it. King with the kill. Pin with his own as well. And King with the second of the round. What a work in mid. What a way to capitalize. Able to go through A main, having a nice A split. It was just a very well-designed play, and it feels like Wghat gave a lot of 1v1s, and it just didn't seem like that they were prepared for yet again another split. It's kind of exactly what we were talking about, that they're conditioned to, but they aren't expected. Nico holding a super aggressive angle on this B space, but he's gonna back up. Once he hears these footsteps, yeah, we're gonna see the rotates coming over now very quickly. Junes, oh, that ping. Ninja's eyes, always getting something. An interesting nightfall, but an early fight back sight. King, flanking, oh my god, the one tap. And June, spotted by Bush. Bush able to get him right before the Steel Garden pops, not even needed. A 2v5 retake, and it's done. The Nightfall used, Cookie holding flank, and Rocco with a Vandal and a Prayer. Omen blinded, seized, and ooh, and Bush gets the start of the round. And that is a great map win for Doomsday, almost throwing the lead, but they were able to capitalize in the end. Finally scraping together what they worked best and what they were able to do. And ultimately having a very nice round win. I mean, a very nice match win. We see the very key players in Bush and King, the two top frags. And Rocco. And Rocco, the star player for Wghat. And with that, we'll take a 5-minute break and we'll be here for map 2. Alright, welcome back everybody to map 2 of Doomsday versus Wghat Gaming. My co-caster CJ left because he's a bitch, which is
I'm right
unfortunate,
here.
but it is what it is. You did not hear him. Anyways, we're now on to Corrode after Doomsday had a pretty dominant Pearl, leading 9-3 half, while slowly making a comeback before D-Day ultimately won it at a 13-7. I mean, now we got a pretty interesting comp. We're seeing a double duelist yet again from Doomsday, really utilizing their two key players, Skyline and Bush, to the best of their abilities, and Wghat Gaming going for a more standard comp yet again, like on Pearl, with Solo Vice, Solo Duelist, and rocking double smokes. CJ, since you are here, who do you think? Who do you think is going to win this map?
Yo, I'm putting all my money on Wghat Gaming, bro. They have their good player Cam here, I think his name is. You know, no way they don't win.
Alright, well, let's see. It's going to be a B push from Doomsday. No players mid. Meanwhile, Wghat has 2 players invested in Junes and Ninja. Cookie gonna grab orb. Broken swiftly by Cam and by Crod. Crod in that lower cubby angle. Bush never cleared him out, and Rocco got the kill, but King does kill Crod. Not able to get any in that cheap angle.
Spike planted.
It's gonna be a 4v4 retake. Early fight in CT. Skyline taking the aggressive angle. Gets spotted by Cam. Cam does a bit of damage. Pin and Cookie 1 apiece, but Rocco, I believe 20
One
HP.
enemy remaining.
Cookie shutting it down. And there it is. It's the round by Doomsday. Lots of damage done. That could have gone either way. And what a round from Doomsday.
Wow, Doomsday with the comeback thing. You know, I was looking at Wghat Gaming.
Those are tracers. R. Yep. Alright. Lines are off now. We're good. It's a TJ. Well, give us a little rundown of last round as we watched a full A push by Doomsday and a full mid push by Wghat Gaming. Wow, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck am I watching? These teams are ass.
Oh, Doomsday can't even hit because of the Vice Wall.
So I will say I definitely like the waylay here from Doomsday, but Skyline primarily known for his jet on the Yoru lately. So.
No, it's flipped. Bush is not
Is it?
yet.
Oh, I don't know.
Remaining.
King with 3, and oh, Skyline just didn't see him and got the flick. Anyways, you were saying?
Yo, I'm eating my pancake.
CJ's being a big back eating his food. I mean, a very interesting split. Both teams wanting to go for a fast push. It was just on opposite sides of the map. Unfortunately for Wghat Gaming, they didn't have the capabilities to take the fight into A as King got 3. I believe that was all through a smoke too. So spray down of Doom and Despair. And Doomsday, what? Oh, I thought that was Whaley's arms for a second, but Doomsday loving their fast pushes. It's gonna be a 5-man down B, giving Bush a stinger. He's gonna put down his waypoint, double dash onto site, see what he can find. Omen blind down. Crowd fully paranoid, but the wall goes down because of the clone. Bush wasn't able to do anything, and now they're forced to go off. A huge miscommunication with the utility, and it completely stuffs Doomsday due to their own mistakes. Gotta fight down mid. Falling King able to get the early kill with a Bulldog. That's a huge gun down if Doomsday's able to recover it. And we're gonna see a walk down from Skyline and King. Early fight, June's able to kill King, but they're not aware of the right angle. Skyline, June with the Spectre, gets on the blind, but Ninja able to get the kill. Able to trade out his fallen teammates, but Ninja, 3 HP. That's not a good look, especially when Doomsday has 3 players with full health.
There.
Could this be yet another conversion?
There.
And another 3-0 for Doomsday? It's a very split retake. Cam going through CT and Ninja going through mid. Cookie timing! The fight isn't there. Bush holding this angle and Cam able to get the kill.
One enemy remaining. Last
Cookie,
player standing.
Cam 1 apiece. Cam, 91 HP. This is doable. Blind comes out with a flick, but Cookie with the Spectre, closing it out for Doomsday. And that is another eco win. Another conversion. That's 3 over Doomsday to start it yet again.
I really like Pancake.
Okay, that's CJ's input. Oh, what's the Spectre error? Oh, nothing too crazy.
Launching thorn. Now we wait. Lighting path.
There's another push in B main.
Toxin screen down.
4 members of Doomsday walking down, not making a lot of presence, and Crowd shitting his pants as he barely escapes. 60 HP. There we go, this time the clone breaks the wall. But the dashes are saved by Bush. The Nightfall ready by Pin. There it is, goes down. Crowd. Double dash over, but full blinded. Skyline able to get 2, Junes and Crowd. Skyline able to get 3. Skyline Eagle Swing, get your ace. Ah, Cookie getting the kill in mid. Bush getting aggressive, and there it is, a flawless round by Doomsday. A great sight hit. All right.
Hey, bro.
Oh,
Jesus, what win? Holy
And
shit. Oh, hello,
Wghat
guys.
Gaming won. After a short intermission because of a Spectre bug, we had well, we're back, and Wghat Gaming on a
Fight isn't over
like
until
3v4
you're
retake,
dead.
I believe it was. They clutched it out. That was a rough start to the round.
Yeah. All I can say is Dreams and Skyline both were whips, you know?
Yeah, the whiffs from the duelists were that was interesting.
So what's everybody's thoughts on Pancakes here?
Oh, Jesus Christ, CJ. It's gonna be another B push by Doomsday. They love their B site. They love poking around. I mean, it seems like that's gonna be their site if they want to win this game. Fortunately for Wghat, they were able to get able to TP out with the rest of the team. Bush swinging early, destroying Jude before the wall even goes up. And a fight now in spawn. Skyline kills Rocco, staring at the wall, trying to walk around, get a timing from the smoke. Bush almost taking the fight on Crod. Crod swings, but he gets killed by Skyline. And this is, I believe that's just going to be the round. A 1v5 retake to Cam. For the classic, it just doesn't seem feasible.
Spike planted.
Yeah. Picks up a gun, but it's a 3-man hold CT. 1 man spawn, 1 man mid.
ready yet.
They know about the flash and he spotted out. Not much to say here. Should pretty much be wraps. And there it is. A flawless victory by Doomsday, making it 5-1. I mean, we saw this last map. Yeah. This is a lot of ults online. Wghat Gaming is only one away from their Nightfall, and they have all 5 ults. CJ, do we think that's gonna...
Need to move my wall. Now we wait.
Oh, gladly, because kills are not updated. We have Wghat Gaming, 2 players with 3. The other 3 players with 2 kills. And Skyline is having a monster of a map, being 9-2, followed by King being 7-3. Their economy is absolutely... It's like Andrew Carnegie. They have so much money that they could basically have a monopoly. Early fight. Bush able to get away before any crazy damage happens. Cookie with a nice kill on Ninja. Rocco with the Odin. And he gets killed by Skyline. June's almost caught by the siege, but they're going to be hiding into the smoke. They're going to get away somehow without dying. That was a rough angle. Skyline swinging Crod gets the kill. Skyline with 3. Skyline has balls of steel. He is the definition of Andrew Carnegie. He's running his steel business, got it on his nuts, and his economy is absolutely insane. And now we have a timeout from Wghat Gaming. Eco, their coach, calling it 6-1. This is exactly the situation of Pearl, CJ. And do we think Wghat on a save? Do you think that they're going to be able to come up with a game plan to stop Skyline's ego swinging and just stomping them?
Absolutely not. Wghat Gaming looks like they're being ran through right now. But I will call again that they're gonna get a 9-3 curse. 100%. Skyline is not him, and Wghat Gaming will realize what they have to do to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I feel like all it takes is just a little bit of poking around and a little bit of a different setup. It feels like they're just kind of abusing gaps, and that's credit to the IGL, who I believe is pinned. Correct me if I'm wrong. It just seems like they're always able to find the gap, and even if they don't find the gap, their teamwork and their collection of utility is always able to, you know, kind of clear it out. And I feel like that they like to go for more pushes, CJ. They like to go for more 5-man, more collective pushes. And it works a lot more in their favor. And I mean, we're going to be seeing this again now. It's a 3-man B-main. Crod looking to see what he can find. Put in Skyline with the early fight in mid. And he kills Junes. Super aggressive angle. And he's going to run into Link. Gets spit on by Rocco Sheriff.
Bring them down.
Follow comes down. Cookie gets his 1 as well. A 3v4 retake. There were so many ults available, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to do it. Going to be able to use any of them.
There.
Gets timing, but it doesn't matter. Pin able to save him. Both the remaining players sitting in mid.
1 enemy remaining.
Ninja, with very minimal HP, has a stinger and a dream. Omen blinded, just running away. Fallen King, able to get the final kill. And that's 7-1 for Doomsday. Granted, it was an eco from Wghat Gaming. It just seemed like that they didn't have a game plan to even try to contest that. It feels like that they just didn't have anything in store to go against that bot, you know? Unfortunately, my co-caster has left me. Very unfortunate day, but also very fortunate. You know, it's a bit of a both.
Time to jump.
And it's another fast B push. Skyline, super aggressive. And the fight for ult is used. I mean, completely pinged out by the Fade Eye. But Cam's gonna hold their ground.
Who's next?
God. Spotted by Skyline's ult. Dimensional Drift spotting everything. He's standing on top of Viper, waiting for the spray of his team. And he gets killed by Krod. Shorty does a bit of damage, has 8 HP, but the rest of his team didn't go. As Junes and Shadowy Ninja are just fighting. Oh no, they were on the flank. They just weren't able to get any more than one. It's a 3v3 now. It's a better position, I believe, for Wghat, just for Rocco's in an odd spot. And he's able to get a timing. He hears all the sprinting. I don't think Doomsday's going to be aware of him. Yeah, especially behind this box. No way. Oh my god, they are. But Pin isn't just jumping around, somehow still able to get it.
Spike planted. Blinding press. Not ready yet.
2v2 now. Both players taking ones from both sides. Cam has that Steel Garden if they wish to invest it. Only issue is Krod has that 8 HP. Cam now in a 1v2. Not aware of the potential elbow walk from Cookie, and that is it. 8-1, and I mean, Doomsday is just taking the ball and running with it. They are just going nuclear. It just seems like that nothing can be stopped. It's very interesting to see how Wghat isn't able to find a way around it. I feel like they need to take some space. It just seems like they're letting Doomsday hit them. And they're just kind of taking it, you know? There's nothing that they're doing about it. Cookie swinging into Ninja. Gets the one tap. And in an off spot. Junes with the ult. The overdrive. Breaks the clone. Stuns Skyline. Able to run. Able to kill Cookie. Rocco getting one as well with the judge. Skyline getting a trade. Kills Rocco now. A 3v3. Junes very minimal HP. No ult. However, they have that Vandal. Skyline tugging behind this box.
Base teleport.
He's gonna get an off timing with the blind. Gets spotted, not able to get the kill. Killed by June. And now sees Pin and Bush fighting together as a unit. And there's only one player left, Krod. A Sheriff and 13 HP, it's not gonna be enough. Especially with this double crossfire, and that's it. Walks right into Bush's crosshair. 9-1 for Doomsday with all of these ults online. Both of these teams have so many ults that are readily available. Doomsday with that Nightfall, Steel Garden, Waylay ult, and that Omen ult for retake. For if they want to swap sides or if they want to use it for information. Meanwhile, Wghat Gaming also has that Nightfall, Steel Garden, and Omen ult. It's so interesting to see how neither teams have really invested a lot of ults. Wghat Gaming not having a lot of opportunity to, considering how they're not really prodding for ult orbs, and they're not really winning their fights either, so they're not getting any off of any kills. But we're seeing the switch up that they need, except unfortunately it's on the wrong site. They go fast rush A main, they get absolutely nothing, and they know it's B. Granted, they're stomping. Doomsday's absolutely stomping. They can't swap it up. They can't go to A site. They can't switch where they're gonna hit. And they have all of the spawn space. Junes and Ninja all the way up. The King trying to hold, gets picked off. Waylay down, Rocco getting one. And it's just an absolute domination. Site being held. Ninja getting 3 from the flank. And the site being very strongly held by Wghat. 9-2.
Last round before the switch.
I mean, we could see yet again another 9-3 half. Which I believe would be in favor of Wghat Gaming. Or the 9-3 curse could be active. It's very doable. And anything is winnable here. With all of these ults online, only one was invested by Doomsday, and that's that Waylay
Show
ult.
yourself you can.
And we're seeing another A push. Wghat Gaming going back to that. And going back to what worked. Skyline and the rest of Doomsday gotta figure out a way to prod it in that early mid fight. June's good for one, but Cookie there to get the trade, and now they're gonna back up, gonna fight with the rest of his team in B main, and they're gonna hit onto this B site after the wall drops. Skyline holding a nice off angle. The Omen ult Comes down. Rocco going all the way from A to heaven on B. And Pin. It's just a great hold, holding the flank. You're aware. 4, they've been there every round in Skyline. Hard swinging in B, getting one as well. B site super open, but they're not even going to be going there. Ninja thinking this A link. Being held, but he's able to kill King. He backs up. He's holding spawn. Spots another. He's able to kill Cookie before he's traded out by Skyline. A 2v1. Pin has that Nightfall in Skyline with his ult as well. It just doesn't seem winnable for Rocco. Skyline using the ult to fully clear out the site. Not finding anything. And Pin should just be able to run on. And he's going to have a very safe plant. One thing is, neither of these players are aware of the flank of Rocco.
Spike planted.
He's watching Silence TP. Backs up off of it. It's a fake. Prowler clears that elbow. Doesn't find him either. He could have a timing on Pin, but Pin looks like he's holding more of a close angle. Right into his crosshair, but it doesn't matter. Pin with that final kill. Not even needing that Nightfall, and it is a 10-2 half for Doomsday. And utter domination after looking like what could have maybe pulled it back. The timeout did them no good. I mean, Parsnips, this is a absolute domination. Skyline having an absolute hell of a series, being 18-6 right now. Yeah, Skyline is currently 18-6. Cookie and Pin 11-10 kills apiece. There's not one player on Doomsday that's struggling. Meanwhile, on the side of Wghat Gaming, we have, as we know Gizmo loves, a Pie Watch. I see, I'm not one to point fingers because we can't be singling people out, but we have a 2-11. That's a fast rush down mid. Ninja throws the eye, Junes. It's coming down, but Ninja able to kill King before any monstrous damage occurs. And they had B-site almost completely for free. Absolutely no resistance by Cookie.
Spike planted.
He might have a timing if he swings out. And the right click, but the second shot misses. Skyline able to get the trade, and Crod able to kill the other duelist in mid. It's another walk-up, a 2v1. Great blind by Skyline, but he doesn't look to his left as it was quickly filled in. Pin with 1. Pistol Pin with very minimal HP. He has quite literally 1 HP. Can he win this? It doesn't seem like it's feasible. Hold by Rocco, and there it is. 3-10 for Wghat. They got the pistol again. Exactly what happened on Pearl. History always repeats itself. You never know what can happen. I mean, it seems like that this is just going to be a fast-moving game. We saw Doomsday going for a lot of their fast hits, and it looks like Wghat Gaming is going to follow that up with a lot of their own fast hits as they went 5-man B main, taking it as quickly as possible. And it just kind of stumped Doomsday. They had King on an island in top mid, and Cookie was just kind of forcing elbow in a sticky situation. And here it is again. Another fast rush. June going all the way up.
Go, go, go.
In the corner is King. Able to get one.
Spike
Junes and
down,
Cam
B.
getting one apiece.
This way.
Wall comes down. Cookie.
Thorns are
Classic. Skyline might have. They might have a timing. But you know what? Who else has a timing behind them? It's Crod. Crod with the ghost. Clearing out corners. They don't know about them. But it doesn't matter. Cam with the Spectre. Bush didn't see. He didn't see Crod, but Crod, ooh, barely sneaking it out, and Cam with the 3rd on the round. Only giving up 1 player. That's a very beautiful win for Wghat Gaming, keeping as many guns alive as possible. That could have been disastrous. I don't know how Crod wasn't spotted by Bush. You saw his legs when he went to go pick up that Spectre. He just didn't look up. Completely oblivious of it. Doomsday able to go into a full buy now. And Wghat able to contest with some guns of their own. They have a really good economy. I mean, it's like what we saw on Pearl. They liked an FPX buy. So, I mean, we're going to see if they're going to be able to keep a lot of their economy afloat this time. Early fights, Rocco and Bush 1 apiece. Bush with 3. This man is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Straightening out his teammate and getting 2 extras. Crud hits the entirety of Cookie setup. Walked right into his crosshair. And there it is. F-Unit Ju versus Doomsday with guns. It's good night. Ninja last alive in a 1v4. This is it's interesting for Wghat. Looked like that they had the possibility of a comeback. And then after a super dominant round like that, you gotta think that the mental's affected. But I wonder if we're gonna see an early timeout from Wghat though. Maybe to try to collect themselves for all of these future rounds, but we aren't going to. We're not gonna see one. I believe maybe if they lose one more, then we will, but 4-11. It's gonna be a bye against a bye. Wghat Gaming with guns, and we're gonna have a P10 on the side of Doomsday. Yeah, I mean, Parsnips, this map has been utter domination by Doomsday. Completely exploiting Wghat Gaming, and they've just been able to hit on their attack side. They're able to hit wherever they could, and it looks like they're able to find every gap possible. And I mean, with these guns, I don't know, it just seems like it's fully in their favor. Right? I mean, Bush with that reswing in A main, absolutely shutting down Wghat Gaming, getting those 3 kills was huge. Do you have an input on this, Parsnips? There is a P10 from the side of Doomsday. Oh, did we not hear me? Alright, so we are going to be going into a P10 intermission. Bear with us, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We're not going to do one? P10 intermission we've had. The timing is it's despicable. Doomsday going for a 2-1-2 hold. I like this hold a lot. Able to hold a lot of the sites and wanting to play retake if they so wish. Wall tripped, and Wghat Gaming gonna stall off that, but Skyline gonna be taking a fight in A main. It's gonna walk right into him, and he does. Crod able to get the kill. It's a walk down as well from Bush all the way down mid. Takes a fight, not able to get one. Dashes out. Gets to safety. June's walking down A main. Does Bush go for the fight? I don't think he's going to. It's a 2-on-1, 2 on B, 2 in mid. Smoke comes down from Doomsday and Cookie with the early pick in B main. That's the Smoke's player down, Rocco. And it's just an absolute fast bum rush onto A site. Taking it super quickly, and it's going to be a 4v4 retake. Numbers are even. Who's going to come out on top? Wghat with a super hold in mid. Ninja able to get Bush, but Cookie with the trade. A 3v3 now. Numbers staying even, but they have Crod. I don't think Cookie's aware of Crod. Hiding behind the box. Blind comes down. Fallen King running backside. Crod kills Cookie. Decided not to teleport. One down. The dash kills one. Pin with one, but Crod able to save the round, gets 3, and it's gonna be 5-11 now for Wghat Gaming. 10 almost able to clutch it up for Doomsday, make it 12-4, but Crod says not today. And he's able to save it for Wghat Gaming and able to keep them having guns and forcing Doomsday onto a light buy. A very detrimental round, and that's a... Oh? Interesting comments from Wghat Gaming. However, Doomsday, going back to what they do last round, doing a 1-2-2, 2 mid, 2 A. And I would love to see a fast mid push. And we are Skyline ripping that dimensional drift. Spawning a lot of players. Oh my god, he just gets out like a madman. Balls an absolute steal like earlier. Getting sprayed and pushed with the Guardian. Able to kill June. Traded out, but Skyline and Cookie get one through the smoke. Wow. That was the biggest cluster of kills as quickly as I've ever seen. I've never seen a tide change that quickly. Ooh, a nice kill at the end, but Pin able to secure the round, and it's 12-5. Doomsday just one round away from winning the series. They have ults that they're able to invest if they so wish. They have that Nightfall, and they have the Waylay ult, while Wghat Gaming has the Nightfall and an Omen ult. Wghat Gaming on a super low buy, needing to invest Spectre and Stinger lights. Junes is only rocking with a mere shorty, hoping to get this A orb and using that ult to hit sight. So we're gonna be seeing a very fast A main push. And they're gonna be going right into Skyline. I don't think he's gonna be able to hold it alone. Doomsday super stacked on B. And we're gonna see a fast rotate from Bush. Skyline TP's out, not wanting to get caught in the fray of things. Doomsday's more stacked in mid, but they bite. They're completely out and they're going A. But Cookie in mid gets spotted out. Gonna need to stay alive.
Hi, I'm pissed.
He's gonna get swung from spawn. Not able to get the kill. I'm stuck again. Those kills too. Do not feel bad, Cookie. Drops the gun to a teammate. Now they're gonna go for a fast response to B as the Sentinel is down. And there it is. What a play. June's caught out. Stuns the stall. He's gonna be sitting close with the shorty. But there could be a timing in heaven. And there is! Pin! Able to get the kill, but the ult is down.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, and he's down to full pin. Oh no. Crod with 2 amazing kills and Link lurking up mid, but Pin. You can't be dying to full damage there, buddy. That's rough. That's very tilting.
Now we wait.
I haven't died to fall damage in a minute, so you know, can't speak on my behalf, but if I was him, I'd be tilted. Very tilted, in fact. Wghat Gaming looks like they have a solid foundation to work off of. And they're prodding to a side, and it looks like they're having a nice go at it. Another fast rush in mid. Taking all of this base Junes. But they're going to be swinging right into Fallen King. Junes kills Pin. Fallen King able to get the trade before being traded out by Ninja. So many trades going on, I can't even say all of them.
Launching thorns.
Doomsday gonna be stepping back to mid, both duelists, but the Viper's Pit is used by Wghat Gaming. It's gonna be a super heavy hold, and I don't think it's even possible for Doomsday. And there it is, the spray of Doom and Despair by Ninja. Still guarded down by Cookie though. Oh, clone spots out Ninja. And the shorty of Cam Zone, killing Cookie. I don't know why they decided to use the steel guardian. That seemed like such a waste, in my opinion. They could have saved that for a round like this where they had guns, but instead they invested it on a 3v4 with, and a 2v4, I apologize, with almost no hopes of winning. Doomsday needs to try to cling on. I mean, it seemed like they're letting the lead slip again like they did on Pearl. It did end in a 13-7 fashion after it was a 9-3 half, so I mean, can that happen again? I personally believe in the 10-2 curse more than the 9-3 curse, but you never know. In an early spot in mid, Doomsday heavy stack, 4 players. A heavy walk down from Bush and Skyline, holding a deep aggressive angle, but Wghat Gaming is angled more towards A. They're not going to give an early fight, but it's a walk from Cookie. Rocco's aware he's holding it. And Cookie, you can't be getting caught out like this. It just keeps on giving Wghat Gaming opportunities.
Toxins going up.
Getting way too aggressive. But being blinded puts him in a horrible situation. That's the duelist down. Great kill by King. And another fight, Skyline getting too aggressive alone and bot mid, loses the fight to Ninja. Puts Wghat Gaming up numbers 4-3. And they're not gonna hit. Rocco and Kim wanting to fight, but Crod with the kill in mid. Walk down, Pin taking the fight. Pin gets the kill. And Wghat Gaming going to be adjusting and going to be running over to the A site. That's where bomb is going to be. But Rocco, he has an aggressive hold. And
Last player standing.
oh my god, am I not?
Spike planted.
Jeez, man. I was only this round. I wasn't spectating you. We're good. That's a 1v3 retake, and this just doesn't seem feasible for King. Only a Guardian in hand, being double held. Spots both. And getting one. Ooh, he could have had the flick. 8-12 now. Doomsday's letting it slip away. They're just getting too aggressive. We're seeing that heavily with Cookie. I'm not trying to play fingers, but he is kind of throwing these rounds. He's giving Wghat Gaming an opening, and they're able to exploit it and even change where they're going because it's forcing Doomsday to bite into it. Cookie needs to stay back, play a lot more passive onto the speed site. I don't think he can be the one walking down.
Launching thorns. Retrieving thorns.
And Wghat Gaming is going to be having a 4 stack onto that.
No good.
So if he walks down, he's going to be brutally punished. And here we go. We see the changeup. Now he's sitting all the way back, even in heaven on B. Skyline Sheriff holding Crod, who's going to be playing super passive as well, hoping for the casual walk down. Dash run out. Junes. Backside. The ult comes down. Bonkin taking the fight. Gets stunned. But he runs away. Junes not able to get the kill, but Rocco kills Cookie in heaven. June's also able to kill Fallen King in mid.
Decoy.
Nothing is going in Doomsday's favor. Granted, this may be an eco. They're just not even able to get an opening. A super crossfire and Link. Cam killing Skyline in heaven. Bush getting a very nice kill, but nothing else. Forced to back up. Still only a Sheriff in hand from both of these players. Pit misses. Bush. Spots one. Almost able to get the one tap, but doesn't quite find it. That's another very good win by Wghat Gaming. Only losing one player, and now they're up 12-9. I mean, they're only three rounds away from catching up to Doomsday. And Doomsday, I'm surprised they haven't called a timeout yet. I mean, this is 4 rounds in a row that they've lost on straight eliminations. Granted, bomb has been down, but they just can't win a gunfight. And we're seeing how abundant it's being and how they're not even able to recover off of it. It doesn't seem like they have that confidence that they had in the beginning of the game. And they're going to be playing super defaulty, super passive here. Leaving 2 players top mid, 2 on A, and leaving Cookie the solo player on B. Similar setup. June's playing with the rest of his team, 3-man mid. We have on the other side of A, they're going to be going back towards Crod. That's a high-low from Skyline and Bush. Hoping to catch him on a timing. And they do. Bush and Crod. Bush and Skyline able to get 2. Skyline able to get a second, so that's 3 for the duelist on the round. 4-2 for Doomsday, and they finally figured it out. They took an aggressive angle, but they were able to wait, and they had the perfect timing and the perfect high-low in order to shut down Wghat Gaming. Only a Nightfall available for them now. And Skyline wants this fight. Blinds Ninja. And he's just gonna run over to his teammate. Ninja holding flank though. Careful of Skyline holding. Skyline getting super aggressive. Gets killed. Gets 4. He gets both of them. And that is Doomsday. Skyline with an absolute dominant performance. 27-15. Able to carry Doomsday on his back to clutch the map. 13-9. I mean, we're looking at the scoreboard. It's not even a competition. Skyline has a 367 ACS, and Pin is the runner-up with 194. It's just an absolute domination by Skyline. And I mean, he needed it in order to push Doomsday over the finish line. And Doomsday, starting off the season 1-0 with a very strong start. And with that, we thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next game.